Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Bloodmoon. We're on the southwestern end of Solstheim, currently just next to the Earthstone, having travelled here previously via Raven Rock, to continue the great quest to restore the power of the Skull and travel in the footsteps of Avar Stonesinger, the Skull of Legend. That's the idea, anyway. I'm hoping Mr. Bear over there will leave me alone while I'm doing it. Let's see what the Earthstone has to say. Travel northeast to the Cave of the Hidden Music and learn the Song of the Earth. I approached the Earthstone and words magically appeared on the surface. They said that. Then the words disappeared. Northeast to the Cave of the Hidden Music. Very well, so in this direction, right past Mr. Bear, unfortunately. Please leave me alone, Mr. Bear. So there seems to be I think there's a barrow here, interestingly. That's a moose. This is a barrow, isn't it? Yes, the Blood Skull barrow. It's lock level 20 and it's trapped. We can certainly do something about that. Am I wearing the right glove before I do this? Make a fool of myself? Am I wearing long fingers? I am. Good. On Ducey's key. On Ducey's key. On Ducey's key. On Ducey's key. There we go. And now... it's an area transition door, so I can't use telekinesis. Right. Okay, fair enough. In that case, I am going to need a probe. We don't use these that often. Usually telekinesis is fine. But there we go. Trapped, disarmed, and we want to equip the Winter Wound Dagger. Mostly because someone deduced in the comment section that the reason my armor is getting so badly damaged is because of Merin's Razor's magic effect being... reflected back at me by a lot of the enemies which have reflect effects. So, good job there, well spotted. So I will try to use the Winter Wound Dagger instead, because all that'll do is reflect a bit of frost damage back at me. I think it might just be the Recleans who have reflect, but I can't be sure. So... Now, hopefully this place won't have just totally empty chests, because I have now removed the mod that was causing that particular problem. Anyone here? No? Now then, we're going to need to open you with a spell. Fathers' battering ram. Which failed. Damn it. It's okay, we have our magic regenerating shield. We'll deal with this in a minute and see what else is in here. I think for a Draugr or some form of undead, honestly, mostly. Blood Skull. It is a sword. Not a particularly useful sword to us, although I believe it is a sword of some significance. Problem with this DLC is it's not a DLC there really is. It's an old school expansion pack. It came in a box with a disc and everything. Problem with this expansion pack really is that the island is so small. And the dungeons are so few that sometimes you wander into one randomly, and it's a quest dungeon. And I think this is one such place. Blood Sky. It's been a long time, but that is ringing a bell somewhere deep in the Caverns of Memory. That sounds like a Dwarf Fortress place. That does, the Caverns of Memory. That sounds like a very Dwarf Fortress sort of a name for something. Slightly random. But anyway, I'm going to leave the sword alone. But we might as well have a look in these. Let's try the spell again on this. There, we got it this time. And inside we have a steel flame cleaver. Oh dear. That was not very good. Right, this is trapped. So let's use Onduce's key. Bearing in mind that could be quite a nasty trap, considering the overall general level of this DLC. I think I'll use a good old-fashioned Onduce's open door for this one. Although good old-fashioned Onduce's open door was open lock level 50 points. It was much easier to cast in vanilla, but in this it's harder to cast and it's lock level 75. So I believe that's Morrowind Rebirth's way of trying to encourage the player to use lockpicks more. Because in vanilla Morrowind, if you've got the alteration skill, lockpicks become a completely pointless item in the game. Because it's so much easier to unlock stuff for spells. We have Restore Health exclusive. You know, I will never, ever turn one of those down. That is a good potion. And we've got some Star Rim as well, which we can't do anything with. Except for the bit in our inventory, which I got off one of the rock worms. I think. Raw Star Rim, yeah. We've got our hands on some raw Star Rim slightly earlier than we otherwise would have. On account of the modded monster that carries it. That's fine. Alright, well this was not the Cave of Hidden Music, so let's continue in this direction. And perhaps get a nice view from the top of this hill. We can get up there. I know I can levitate, but I don't want to go into the menu, I'm lazy. Here we go. Very nice view. Right. Cave of Hidden Music. This way somewhere, probably. Now, what is that over there? Is that, I've accidentally come back to Raven Rock. Is that what this is? Yeah, this is Raven Rock. Okay, right, never mind. I see you there, Bunny Rabbit. Right. There's the Earthstone back there. I've gone in a big old circle, haven't I? Well done, me. Hello, small moose with large antlers that is attacking me. That was very foolish of you. What is that? Is that a giant? My god, I think it's a giant. It's a giant that someone has practically ported across from frickin' Skyrim. That is madness. Look at that. It's probably not going to send me catapulting into the sky, though, I imagine. An actual Skyrim giant. Ow. Restore fatigue. I'm going to need some shield to deal with him. He's very, very slow, isn't he? I might just build him. He's got a lot of health. He's got a lot of health. Have a crocodile. Whenever you're ready. Ooh, stand back. That's done him in more. Oh, that's almost. There we go. Thud. Hill giant. With bear pelts. So he died for basically no reason. A shame. That is a bunch of reavers. Don't want to fight them unless absolutely necessary. Cave of the Hidden Music. It is apparently quite a well-hidden cave of hidden music, it would seem. Oh, it's just over there. Look at that. Thank you, all-knowing. I cast a clairvoyant spell, that's what I did there. Whoosh. Yeah, that was a clairvoyant spell. That's how I know where I'm going. Oh, it's... Aha, we have actually already been there. It is the cave we couldn't get into that was surrounded by a pack of wolves. That's... bad kitty. That's what it was. The cave with seemingly no entrance. It was the cave of hidden music. Again, let's see if we can avoid the wolves, the vast majority of them anyway. Here we go, the way is now open to us. Okay. Quick save. Now what awaits us within, I wonder? A cave! Who would have thought it? But also treasure. Lock level 80. Wow. Alright. Should really make a separate spell that's lock level 80 that's easier to cast. Where is it? There we go. I think I also have some Scrolls of Lock Splitter, but I'd like to save them for an emergency. Draugr. Hello there. Yes, I've mentioned it before, but the Draugr in this expansion are not like the Draugr in Skyrim. These guys are more modelled on the traditional Nordic myth of the Draugr, which is sort of criminals and people who've done bad things in life. To have come back from the dead. Something along those lines, anyway. He's a bit confused right now, this fella, isn't he? I'm not sure who I prefer. Do I prefer you guys, or do I prefer, like, Ash Ghouls and stuff? I still think Ash Ghouls and Sixth House ghouls and gribblies and stuff are generally still a bit creepier than you guys, but I have to admit, you are still up there on the creep scale. Notice how they don't carry weapons either, they just use their razor-sharp nails. Hello, Mr. Dude up there. Keep him stun locked. Oh, they also kick you in the face too, that's the thing. That is a thing. Riddle me this, game. How are we actually managing to go up in this cave when you consider the fact that the hill on the outside of the entrance to this place was quite small indeed? We haven't gone down at any point, really. So the entrance is over there. You've seen the hill from the outside. Ugh. It's more Morrowind TARDIS level design, unfortunately. It happens a lot. This isn't even one of the worst offenders either. Some of the worst ones are like the towers and stuff in Balmora. I can use Onduce's key for you. Ooh, let's have a look at this Flame Eater robe. I'm noticing my carrying capacity is getting a bit on the high side. Glass Frost Sword. Nice bit of kit. Quite light to carry as well. Potion of Cure Point. See, I'm looking at things like that and I'm thinking I can give that to Laruvi back in Tel Uvirith when we finally get home. Cure Poison, they're always useful. Well, actually, by definition, they're situationally useful, but they're still useful is the point. Looking at my inventory right now, I'm thinking to myself, is there anything I can get rid of that I, strictly speaking, do not need next time I'm in Thirsk? We dumped this book. I've read Thirsk History. We haven't read Sovngarde Re-Examination yet, but we will. Rest assured we will. May even do it in this episode, as a matter of fact, if I feel like it. I'm going to drink this mead for no reason other than just feel like doing it. It's always a good time for mead. I wish I had some mead, actually. You normally only get it at Christmas. It's a bit of a treat, but I could go for some right now, I have to say. I'm having it. It's been a rough week. Boys and girls, it's been a rough week so far for many of us. But I almost didn't record anything this evening. I sat down and I almost put the headset back on the stand and just noped away from the desk. But I'm glad that I actually forced myself to do this, because I am having fun now that I've actually gotten started. Grave tar. Ugh. Hello, floating treasure, including a ruby. And this not being Vardenfell/Morrowind, I suppose I can probably get away with taking it without it summoning some sort of Dremora to kill me, probably. Now, why does this feel like there's got to be something cool behind here? Oh, I was misled. The game made me think there'd be something awesome here, but there isn't. There's nothing. It's rubbish. And I'm stuck. Oh, God. No. Please let me out. There we go. Phew. I didn't have to deploy the boots of the Apostle. Or the dreaded TCL console command. Am I at the top of this bit that I saw earlier? Oh, no. This looks different, actually. Look at this, folks. A dungeon that's actually non-linear. Madness. Look at this layout. It doesn't all go in one direction with a handy exit at the end. It's an actual maze. It's an actual labyrinth of sorts. You know, like the labyrinth upon which most video game dungeons are based if we trace the mythology all the way back to the ancient Greek source. You know, when Theseus went to fight the Minotaur, he didn't go through a linear corridor. With the Minotaur at the end and a handy quick exit next to it. If we're being super overly critical. Still don't know precisely what we're looking for down here, just something about music. Song of the Earth, etc. Ancient carvings. Very, very ancient. Or it could be a dodgy texture. It's sometimes difficult to tell. Man, genuinely not finding the correct way forward here, am I? Unfortunately, the auto map here is of very little usefulness. About as handy as the bloody Daggerfall one right now. Which is to say, if you've not played Daggerfall, not very bloody useful at all. Back at the start again. Let's go back this way. I thought this bit was a bit that we were in down that way, but it seems to be separate, this. So, let's see what lies atop this slope. Ah! Another Drogon, that's what lies atop it. You see little tufts of hair on his head. Just noticed that. Right, I should probably start walking again, regain our fatigue. Just a little bit. Draw your sword. I mean, dagger. Whatever. I think I can get away with using this. You don't have crazy evasion like the Reeklings do. Love the way it just face plants into the ground. Okay. Couple of ways to go here. Let's try this way first. What do we have here? Chamber of Song. Okay, that is probably the correct way to go. So therefore, in true video gamey fashion, we shall ignore the correct way and immediately go to investigate what is obviously the wrong way, because the wrong way usually leads to treasure. Probably something else Theseus didn't do, isn't it? Hold on, just a second, Mr. Minotaur. I'll be with you in just a minute. I just there was a side passage back there, and there might be some loot, and I really want the loot. So just hold. I'll be 5 minutes, okay, Minotaur? Yeah, good. All right. See you in a minute. Video games train us to think in strange ways, don't they? Here's a game, speaking of dungeon crawling, that I've been playing a bit of recently. Oh, I forgot about this. The Song of the Earth, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's Crom farting. Lost track of what on earth I was going to say. The farting Song of the Earth is just... I forgot it sounded like this. Oh, it even plays when I'm in a menu. Brilliant. Yes, a game I've been playing recently that involves a lot of dungeon crawling is Tales of Magiol. The roguelike. As in proper roguelike, as in it's like Rogue. Being distracted here by the stupid farting noise. Oh my goodness, what am I trying to do here? What am I actually trying to do? I'm trying to equip this spell. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing Tales of Magiol as a dwarf character and doing lots of dungeon crawling, and it's just jolly good fun. Never got very far with it in the past, but then the last time I played it, it was in a very early stage of development, so... But now it's got, like, expansions and all sorts and stuff. It's pretty crazy. It's come a long way, that game. I also played a little bit of Caves of Cud, which again has also come a long way. It is also another roguelike. I've even done Caves of Cud on this channel before, a very long time ago. I did a few Caves of Cud videos. Fantastic roguelike RPG with a very bizarre and wonderful world it's set in. Post-apocalyptic fantasy, I guess is how you'd best describe it, and it's just quite wonderful indeed. So there's a couple of game recommendations from me. If you've got nothing to do, you're looking for something new. I don't know why I picked those up. I don't need soul gems. What am I doing? Force of habit. Looting reflex. Alright, well I found a fair bit of loot, but I've not actually made much progress in the actual finding out what the heck is going on department. Perhaps up here. this room... who put all these chests here, eh? Who put all these chests of loot here in the first place? Constant effect light on self, eh? That's interesting. I think I'll take those. They could prove useful one day when I'm in one of those mega dark dungeons that is dark even with night eye. Alright, here we go. This is looking a bit more like it. Let me through. Is there anything here at all? There is. A very sneakily hidden potion. I don't know what's going on with that. I think that this must be a modded rock mesh or something that is overlapping some of the stuff that's meant to be there. I don't know. Weird. Ah, here we are at last. The bowels of the cave, you might say. For all the things Fathers has had to do over the years, this is probably going to be one of the weirder ones. In the Cave of the Hidden Music, I have found a large structure made of stalagmites and stalactites. And odd music seems to be coming from them. Do you know the easy way to tell the difference between stalagmites and stalactites? Stalactites hold onto the ceiling tight. That's how you know they're stalactites, because they're the ones on the ceiling holding on tight. I hope I got that right, because I'm going to look like a proper idiot if it's the other way around. Stalagmite. Okay, so I think what we need to do here is match the pattern. It's a very simple puzzle. As it goes. Do, 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 do. Oh dear. They don't quite match up. Interesting. I have found that when one of the hollowed stalagmites is struck, it produces a musical note like the other ones I can hear in this cave. Sure, this is giving me some weird... Close Encounters vibes, yeah. Right. I think we need to go. Right. By striking the stalagmites in succession, I was able to recreate the sounds I hear in this cave. When I did, the pattern changed. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Okay. Beep, boop, boop, beep. Damn it, that's not the right one. Repeating the new pattern, the sound swelled and then grew silent. I should return to the Earthstone. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought it was going to give us a mega complicated pattern to follow there. It is done. The farting has ceased. We've successfully bunged a cork in the Earth's arse. And also there's some treasure, because of course there is. Wow, and Juicy's key's out of chart. That does not happen very often. That's just how many damn... treasure chests have been down here. Good grief. And Lucy's open door. Let's go. Damn it all. Oh, we'll wait then. I'll wait. It's fine. I'm not in a rush. I don't have anywhere to be. Except for the next stone, I suppose. It's gonna be a... Oh, I need to go back to Fort Frostmoth and talk to Garius, I think. Carius? Not Carius. No, Carnius. That's the one. Nordic Silver Claymore. Gorgeous sword, that one. Not that good, though, unfortunately. Alright, we are done here. We are very, very much done indeed. So do you know, I don't actually remember what the next stone is in the story. Genuinely can't remember. Yeah, we got rid of Hroldal Lestrange by punching him repeatedly until he went away, which inadvertently ended up being incredibly topical, and I totally didn't intend that, but it just sort of happened. So then we went to see the Earthstone. Yeah, right. You inform Carnius the situation has been resolved. We should really do that ASAP, to be honest, because then that will probably we'll talk to Carnius and he'll be like, yes, well done, whatever. Probably throw some money at me, and then he'll probably give me another sort of come back in another 3 days type deal. So we should do it immediately, so we get that timer sort of counting down ASAP, you know. So let's recall. No, not recall, actually. Let's, the Divine Intervention, that's the one. See, who needs a quick shortcut, convenient at the end of the dungeon where you can just teleport out, right? Alright, okay. Imperial Confine, and we'll find him upstairs. Poor misguided priest.
Stuck here. Forever. I'll die.
But we'll all die eventually. No need to put such a downer on it. What is it, clerk? Is this about your current assignment? So it's been dealt with. Shame that you didn't just kill him outright, but fair enough, as long as the work can continue. Good job, clerk. Would I perchance be able to get a promotion? Very well, you're now Fathus Ulvan, steward of the East Empire Company. There's no work for you right now, steward. Check again in a few days. Yep.
Who cares about Nord crackpots? We've got a lot to do here.
Indeed. He says, doing a quest for a bunch of Nord crackpots.
Let's hear it. Stuck here.
Get out of the way. It's bad enough that you come here, you Imperials, conquering the place, building your bloody forts. But the worst thing is that you build your forts with your stupid spiral staircases, and then you stand in them so no one can get anywhere. It's the height. The absolute height of annoyance. Now then, let us read. Well, I could read Sovereign Guard Re-Examination if we wanted to, but perhaps not right now. Let's have a little look at the story of Avar Stonesinger and figure out what happens next. Doodly-doodly-doo. Earthstone, 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 Earthstone. Right. Okay, done that. Gift of the Earth is with the skull again, said the Allmaker. The lands are rich again and will bear life. Oh, Earthstone. Right. We actually have to go back to the Earthstone itself. That is a thing. That is very much a thing that we need to do. We forgot about that. Right, okay, quickest way to do this is to get a quick boat trip to Raven Rock, and I will not do the scenic travel, I will just do the immediate fade to black, and then we're there. This is what I shall do. Oh, Daedric Ruin over there. It already feels like forever since I've been in actual Morrowind. It'll feel very nice to get back there eventually, but I am enjoying Bloodmoon regardless. Raven Rock. Brilliant, okay. Earthstone is roughly this sort of way. This way-ish. But they're making good progress on the colony. I hope to become very rich from it. Indeed, you can become quite rich from the colony. The colony quests, they can make you quite wealthy indeed. It's always an interesting challenge when playing Morrowind to try and actually come to Solstheim and do the colony quests at as low a level as possible, without repeatedly dying to all the horrible beasties and ladies like this. I think we one-shotted her. Because if you do it at a low level, and you can sort of cheese your way through it, then you get rich incredibly quickly at a very low level. There's the Earthstone. I have returned. Allmaker. Whoever or whatever you are. When I returned to the Earthstone, it began to glow with a mystical light. I have completed the Gift of Earth ritual. Brilliant. It's got sparkly bits going around it, instead of bubbles. Very pretty. Right. Now we read the story of Avar Stonesinger again and figure out what we do next. Earthstone. Earthstone, Earthstone. I'm seeing a lot of good beasts right there, so I'm guessing it's going to be the Beast Stone. Evar was tired. As the sun burned him, the trees offered no shade, and there was no wind to cool him. Still, he travelled on to the Beast Rock, and the Allmaker spoke. Find the good beast, and ease his suffering. Evar travelled through the woods of the Isenfir for many hours, until he heard the cries of a bear from over the hill. As he crested a hill, he saw the bear, a Falmer's arrow piercing its neck. He checked the woods for the Falmer, for that is what they were, though some say they are not. No, they're not the Falmer, they're Reeklings. And finding none, approached the beast. He spoke soothing words and came upon it slowly, saying, "Good beast, I mean you no harm. The Allmaker has sent me to ease your suffering." Hearing these words, the bear ceased its struggles and laid his head at Avar's feet. Avar grasped the arrow and pulled it from the bear's neck. Using the little nature magic he knew, Avar tended the wound, though it took the last bit of his strength. As the bear's wound closed, Avar slept. When he awoke, the bear stood over him, and the remains of a number of the Falmer were strewn about. He knew that the good beast had protected him during the night. He travelled back to Beast Rock, the bear by his side, and the Allmaker spoke to him again. "You have returned the gift of the beasts. Once again, the good beasts will feed the Skarl when they are hungry, clothe them when they are cold, and protect them in times of need. So, we must go to the Beast Stone. The quickest way to do that is to teleport. Yes, indeed." I don't actually want to go here. I wanted to go to Thirsk. I guess. Oh, yes, I did do a new mark, didn't I? Because that whole debacle with the dialogue in the thing, and had to teleport back to Frostmoth, and less said about it, the better, frankly. Right, when I'm back at Thirsk, I need to make a mental note to cast another mark spell, because I want to return to Thirsk, because Thirsk is effectively my player home. Luckily, though, it does mean we're a bit closer to the Beast Stone than I thought we were going to be. I see the naked chick and the Reekling's still here. Good. Evidence of my wake. Right. The Beast Stone. Travel south, find the good beast and ease its suffering. Yep, same deal. Magical writing on the surface. South and find the good beast. I haven't already killed the good beast by accident, have I? Was that the good beast? No. Good beast? Where are you? Are you the good beast? If you were, you're dead. Travel south and find the good beast. How far south are we talking here? Magic Stone? Because you go far enough south, you hit a lake. Weirdly, it is a frozen lake, I suppose. Good beast. I'll never not feel uneasy walking around on a frozen lake, even in a video game. Especially when the lake's got... the ice sheet's got some holes in it. Good beast? You're not the good beast, are you? Nope. You're just a hawker. Oh dear. Come. Stupid creature. Well, at least we're back at first, I guess. Something else seems to want me dead. Not sure what. Or why. But whatever. Alright, back at Thirsk, so let's do a little mark spell. Good, right. And continue searching for the good beast, I suppose. You can see the beast stone right there. We are as directly south from it as we can possibly get. It's fitting that we're heading out to look for the good beast near dusk. Because, of course... Oh, hello. What? The good beast has died. I have failed to awaken the beast stone. Oh. That's a problem. I think this is a literal case of you have to reload, otherwise you're going to fail the whole main quest type deal. I don't think there's a way to do this without succeeding the quest, and it is occurring to me that I may have quick-saved myself into a corner here. Which is bad news, bears, literally. Oh dear. Run! Run, good beast! No, I must save you! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I have a heal companion here. Somewhere. Oh no. Oh, this is really bad. Also, that bear right there, you can see him through the terrain. That is another magic bear if ever I saw one. This is a problem. This is a problem. Because my last save is right at the start of the episode. Aside from this quick save. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not good. How can I do this? How can I do this? I don't even know if there's some console magic that could get me out of this mess. What can I do? What can I do? I think we're a bit too close to use a scroll if we carry on flight. Run faster! Run fast! No! There's actually nothing I can do, is there? There's nothing I can do. Oh, you twats. Well, folks, on that bombshell, I think that's going to be the end of the episode. As I take my frustration out on these stupid creatures. Ugh. I'll have to go away and I'll have to go away and investigate what can be done here. Otherwise, I will have to reload my save from earlier and do the entire Earthstone quest all over again, and talk to Carnius all over again, and then this all over again. Oh boy, Morrowind, why do you have to be like this? Ugh. I had to say it, didn't I? I was having fun. I was enjoying myself, so the game was like, ha-ha! Ha-ha! I'm now going to ruin his day. See how he likes them apples. Still can't help but notice. Now the bear doesn't have... Now the bear, only his head is visible. There's something really strange going on with that bear over there. Anyway, folks. Oh, dear. I'll catch you next time.